Yeah, you could see Alexander-Arnold so far. He's always in the attacking position. So he's definitely going to be that type of card for sure. Look at him at the far post over there. There it is. You see? Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. We have Alexander-Arnold to review today. I'm excited for this one just because I like Liverpool a lot, right? And he's obviously doing fantastically well in real life with those 12 banging assists. My boy just going off. But we're looking at a player that is 5'11" with high work rates, 3-star skill moves, and a 4-star weak foot. So right off the bat, that 4-star weak foot is going to be a massive thing in this game, right? The 4-star weak foot is going to be very beneficial in regards to using him in any of the midfield positions, specifically with the shadow chemistry style, right? So that 4-star weak foot, for me personally, I would love to be able to just only use him in that right center defenseman position, right center mid position, and right mid position, right? Because I like to be able to transition on the inside and then pass with his 4-star weak foot and not do an inside pass, because when you do an inside pass, it's easier for your opponent to get the ball off of you, right? So when the pass is a little bit more to the outside, it's a little bit more difficult, right? So I do think that that is my preferred position to play him in, but that'll be subject to be seen, right? So we're looking at a card that is starting off really nicely, right? So in regards to specific stats, he has 82 pace with 85 sprint speed. So you do, in my opinion, want to give him the shadow increase. He is lacking in the 68 finishing department. It would be nice if they gave him like a 75. If it was a 75, I would love this card. But 68 is a little bit off, right? 75 is a very good balance for CDMs, I would say. But he does make up for it a little bit with shot power. So even if the finishing is bad, maybe his shot power could compensate a little bit for it in certain positions, right? Attacking positioning at 89 is really nice as well for that midfield role, because you're looking at someone on balanced instructions that's going to utilize the empty space really nicely, but then also transition hopefully really well coming back on the defense because of those high work rates. So 89 attacking positioning is a very interesting one that we have to take a look at. Passing stats are obviously there as well. Imagine this guy not having the passing stats as a fullback. Brilliant passing stats, really nice to have, but as a midfielder, obviously even better. Dribbling stats, they're not amazing, but they're actually very good for that CDM position or any midfield position with 82 composure. Again, big thing for me with this card is that if you give him that shadow increase, the plus 15 for acceleration with those dribbling stats in general, you're definitely going to notice a difference in regards to his on-the-ball movement, right? So definitely going to be a beneficial thing. Also going to be beneficial coming back on the defense too if he aggressively pushes up because of that 92 stamina. So 92 stamina plus 15 acceleration, very helpful to have, right? And then obviously you would increase his defensive stats. So if we take a look at it over here on Footbin, you can see that you're giving him 90s for defensive stats. Heading accuracy, as long as you can do okay in the air to win the ball, which he's obviously not that good at with this card, it's whatever, right? So again, plus 15 in acceleration, 10 in sprint speed, going to be a big thing with the defensive stat increases as well. Physical, he's not like crazy physical, right? Like obviously if I give him the shadow chemistry style, he's not going to have the plus 5 for the strength, which I do think could be noticeable from time to time. But yeah, looking forward to trying out this card. Like I said, I do see him being used in the right center defensive mid, right mid, and right center mid position. So the way that we are going to specifically line up with this card in our team is going to look like this. We're going to go ahead and use him in a nice little 4-2-3-1 setup in the right center defensive end position, and we're going to play to his characteristics, right? We're going to have cover center and just balance instructions entirely for this card to try to utilize whether his attacking positioning is nice and whether he can transition back quick enough. So definitely interested to see how this card works. Don't worry about the rest of the positions. We're just doing the review specifically for the one card. So yeah, let's get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully he's a beast. All right, let's see how he plays. Hopefully he's a good rotational player. Why does he look like he has a different haircut in game with this Shapeshifters card? That's interesting. Good positioning off the ball wise. Again, you see that part right there. You see that 4-star weak foot. I like not being limited by stuff like that, right? So it's nice to have that weak foot, decent attacking presence to push into the open space. Let's see what we got here. No one utilizes the empty space in the middle. He starts to. I like his off-the-ball movement so far. That's actually really nice. Let's see what he's like transitioning back without me using him. I lost my connection to the opponent. Okay, that works too. You could see that his transition back there as well was actually kind of solid. Like, he was getting back into position really quickly, but I'm noticing that he has that quickness about him in regards to utilizing the attacking space instantly, so that's very good. Look at him utilizing the empty space instantly. Okay. Oh, so when I took the shot right there, what I was actually trying to do there... Oh, he's going to get that breakaway here. Can I like, screw him with the goalkeeper? I feel so bad for him, because if I'm being completely honest with you, I really think he should be able to score that chip shot. Like, you know, say, look how far I pulled my goalkeeper. He did the right amount of power, and he just misses the entire net. But, yeah, Alexander-Arnold, like, right off the bat, just getting into the open space instantly. So he's definitely going to be an attacking-oriented midfielder for sure. You see how he's already starting to get into that position instantly? Yeah, he's definitely going to utilize empty space pretty quickly. Alright, so we're not going to use him here. I need to see what he's like transitioning back. Honestly, not bad. Not bad there. Again, those high work rates definitely going to be a beneficial thing. We're going to force the attack here with him because we want to have that extra attacking presence because this guy is playing a little defensive. So we're just going to wait for that little opening right there. That's the openings we got to wait for there. So Virgil van Dijk's going to be pretty hard to pass. Great physical stock with that card. So yeah, you could see Alexander-Arnold so far. He's always in the attacking position. So he's definitely going to be that type of card for sure. Look at him at the far post over there. There it is. You see? This card is going to utilize empty space on the attack quickly, man. He's going to get into those positions really fast. And that's not even forced. You can't force someone to specifically utilize the empty space like he just did right there, but he still did it anyway. So now imagine that, right, with a Shadow Chemistry Saw, having that acceleration, that sprint speed to get into those positions quickly. Like, it's going to be very beneficial, right? Look at his movement. You see how he starts to move into the attacking area? Now he's in the cam position. He's rotating with the other attackers in the team. Alright, so we don't want to use him again. So you can see that he's marking the guy instantly, right? So look at his positioning right now with me just using Sissoko. That's perfect to have in the midfield area. Good positioning off the ball to wait for the ball to come to him. So that's obviously a really nice thing to have as well. Look at Alexander-Arnold again. You see that? On balance, he's always going to run forward. So I think the best solution with this card is obviously going to be to have a medium-high work-rated player next to him so that you can avoid those counterattacks often. But does he offer you a good attacking presence, especially against the overload ball side meta? Absolutely. I think it's definitely something to take into consideration. So right off the bat, very, very noticeable that he's going to utilize empty space. Now, what I want to do is I want to test him specifically on the... Oh, I was actually using the 3-4-3 formation. So let me see what instruction he was actually on. Okay, so same thing, right? The only difference is that he's on cover wing. But with these tactics, he was utilizing the empty space instantly on balanced instructions with 5 and 5. So very similar situation anyways. I thought I was using him in the right center defensive position. But even still, he utilizes empty space really nicely in that center mid position with the balanced instruction. So before I actually switch that, let me make sure I actually switch to my 4-2-3-1 because I was going to switch him to the stay back while attacking to see what he's like positioning wise, but apparently it didn't switch. Sometimes I feel like when I press the button it doesn't go, and I just don't notice if it does. Already gets into a good position there to intercept that ball, so we're looking nice there too. Nice dribbling with him there. He almost scores that opportunity too, with very lackluster finishing as well. So that's where it's like, you know, if he had the finishing stat, would have been a nice opportunity there. Okay, so I didn't force the run with that, so I just want to see where he positions himself here. Yeah, you see? It triggers without me doing anything. I didn't use the L1 there. He just goes into the position instantly. And we are actually using the 4-2-3-1 right now too. So regardless of the 3 at the back formation or whatnot, he always wants to get into those positions instantly, right? So I really think that with the Shadow Chemistry style, especially in a position like that, where I have the acceleration and sprint speed, this card could be really good, guys. I love the way he get, like, his positioning is so freaking good to receive the ball, dude. Yeah, you see how he actually stays back while attacking now? Doesn't utilize the positions instantly. Yeah, you see? Stay back while attacking, he chills there. But you notice how when Sissoko aggressively pushed forward, Alexander-Arnold was just chilling, right? He wasn't aggressively pushing forward. That's really good. That's really good AI in the general spaces to understand, like, yo, I can't push forward because Sissoko is doing that right now. So a nice little variable to have there. They kind of remind me, it reminds me a lot of like using Palacios and Kimmich right now, right? So good tackle there with Alexander-Arnold again. Like you see, now he's not utilizing empty space instantly. So it really just depends on the situation of the game, right? Like if you want to have that extra attacking presence with this card, because he has the good stamina and whatnot, it would actually be worth doing in the general sense whenever the situation of the game presents itself, right? Like if you really need that extra attacking presence, he'll be very good at doing that for you, right? Alright guys, so final verdict on the card. If you guys give this guy a shadow chemistry style, he's going to be a ton of fun to use, right? On those balanced instructions, he was going into the empty space on the attack constantly, right? So if you have him next to someone who is a low-high or medium-high work-rated CDM, I feel like this card could work really, really nicely in your team, right? 68 finishing was noticeable from time to time, obviously, but the rest of his stats for that CDM position, center mid position, maybe right mid. I would like his dribbling to be more responsive if he was playing in the right mid position, but for the CDM and center mid position, this guy could actually play really well for you, and I think it'd be a ton of fun to use in anyone's team, right? He gives you different variables in the game where it's like, yo, if you need me to be this extra attacking presence, I can do that. Switch me to balanced instructions. Boom, I'm going to utilize the empty space instantly, right? And it's always nice to have players that can do that for you depending on the situation of the game. So yeah, on stay back while attacking, he was great, and on balanced instruction, he was great as well. You give him that shadow chemistry style, you'll notice a big difference. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. He's at 280k. 280k is like, it's like okay. It's okay for that price, right? It depends on the situation of your team, obviously, to try to have fun with certain things, right? So yeah, high work rates with that stamina was very, very noticeable on the card. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.